afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Chatwood, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Now the 2-0.
That's a ball.
Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Into the basket, and it's gone. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. Number 22 on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup, and he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Batting second.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 18 homers and 38 runs batted in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Alonso is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher, you fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So the bases are clear now following the home run, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Mets out in front, 3-0. Michael Wacha gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
So striding in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Count is 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in, Jason Hayward. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second, there's Cano. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ahmed Rosario. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 2 for 5. Now a bunt attempt here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Grounded to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Michael Wacha.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he takes ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in the contest last night. Wacha's ready. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
In now, Michael Conforto. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hap has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Ramos. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him.
The batter, number 24.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 New York. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
After it is Cespedes. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning now. And before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Into the box, Jason Kipnis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and that'll bring up the pitcher next, Tyler Chatwood. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey.
There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Wacha's ready and delivers.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that comes. Hey!
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the pitcher, Wacha.
Now to the plate, Michael Wacha, runner in scoring position with UConn. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Nimmo stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 4 and the Cubs nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. There's Cano. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Wacha steps into his windup. Here's the 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Wilson Contreras would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Jeff McNeil. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. In time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Contreras is there. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball swung on and missed.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. That's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Very high, 2-1. The pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the second baseman, Jason.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wacha comes set. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here's the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Left side. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now a 4-1 game. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Lifted the other way out to left center. Happ is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Contreras corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Victor Caratini is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now a curveball misses inside. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pitch on the way. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line towards center field. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hayward.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Rowan Wick is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chicago Cubs, number 50.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and up next will be the shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes. A ball and a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael Wacha.
So here now's the pitcher, Michael Wacha. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Popped him up. Baez waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeff McNeil. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 2-1.
Oh, that's inside.
Pete Alonso would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Set. Here's the 3-1.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Bryant has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Wilson is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it 4-1. Kyle Ryan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Here comes the first pitch.
That pitch is up.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Popped up. The 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Wilson Ramos will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my 3, who's keeping score? 2 waiting.
From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ball 1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy.
Now batting, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. First and second now, one man out. Chop now to short. Can they get 2? Kipnis on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
2-0 now. And 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set and a 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Jeremy Jeffress answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Jeremy.
J.D. Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
J.D. Davis.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2 count. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras has it, and this ball's right past him at first base. 1 run scores, and he is in there.
Now batting, number 6.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead this one 7-1. Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Digging in to try it again. Ian Happ 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Brock has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Brock, 33 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
That's the ball. Careful.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Good battle. Count remains full. Hit weakly back to the mound. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, David Bodie.
Fastball off the plate away for ball one. 287 the average coming in. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs strand 1. They're down 7-1. Ryan Tepera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball one. And he fouls this one off. 1-1 home.
Ball 2. Are you kidding me?
In there, 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's okay.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Three and one. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Runners on first with one down. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and there are two away now.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on a line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A 1-1. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 2 left for the Mets. They're on top 7-1. Jerry's Familia, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Jerry's Familia.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-0 pitch. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Familia is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Hit high and deep out to left. Cespedes is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, the third baseman, Ryan.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. He's through first and hustling for second.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rizzo comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. He's ready now. The pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. The Cubs are down to their final strike here, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sent on the ground out to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The throw is wild, and he gets away, and he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean big, two-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a drive out to left center field. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Cano has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Mets posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Michael Wacha earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious